welcome to STEM Fun Friday. And today's activity is based on the book Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Be sure to check out that book from our very own Meadowview Elementary Library. Let's get started. How to make a cloud in a jar using hairspray. For this activity, you will need a jar with a lid, a 1/3 cup hot water, ice, and hairspray. Step 1 is to warm up that jar. Then you're going to pour the hot water into the jar and very carefully swirl it around to warm up the sides of the jar. Step 2, now get it cold. Now that we've warmed it up, it's time to get it cold again. So you're going to take the lid of the jar, turn it upside down, and put it on top of the jar. And you're going to place some ice cubes on the lid and let it sit for about 20 seconds. Carefully remove the lid for step 3, but keep the ice on top of it because you're going to need it again. Quickly spray a little burst of hairspray into the jar. Put the lid with the ice back on top of the jar just like before. And you're going to watch a cloud start to form inside the jar. Next step, when you see a good amount of condensation form, that's going to look like moisture or wetness on the jar. Remove the lid and release the cloud. Now, what is up with that? I'll tell you what's up with that. When you add the warm water to the jar, some of it turns into water vapor. The water vapor rises to the top of the jar where it comes in contact with the cold air thanks to those ice cubes you put on the lid. The water vapor condenses when it cools down, but can only form into a cloud if it has something to condense on. And in this case, the hairspray. Now in nature, water vapor can condense on dust particles in the air pollution, pollen, even ash blown up into the air by a volcanic eruption. And that's where we get some clouds. So this activity was based on the book Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. So be sure to check that book out and other fabulous stories in our very own library. And tune in next Friday for another activity you can try at home.